Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier.
What's up, Bob?
What's up with it?
Back at it again. It's your favorite podcast. Y'all heard what I said. Sports Entertainment Podcast. You gotta tell. They don't want none. Switch.
What's up with it?
Diesel D.
I'm out.
Hey, darn.
What's up with it?
Did that shit with Kato.
Right here. Right now.
NFL. We gonna go through a few topics. It's scores for y'all this week. We're gonna do a little bit of analysis. So we're gonna start off with the Patriots defeating the Falcons. It's hard for me to talk about this.
You know what?
Put your damn hand down, Joy.
Just know they lost 25-zip. I think that's what the score was.
It was. This the third time this season the Falcons without scoring a touchdown.
Yo, these niggas got shut off.
They got them hurt put on.
But the Patriots look dominant. This is Diesel's team, so I'll let him talk a little bit about this. And my question for y'all, though the Patriots been hot on a 5-game win streak, who deserves more credit out of the defense, Mac Jones and Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick.
This is one of those classic. You gotta give it to Bill because it's a whole team thing. You know, they playing with morale, winning streak. After 11 weeks, division leaders. Still.
He's right.
Still. Because the Bills just don't want to play consistently.
Yep.
They don't want to know who they want to be. They don't want to know if they want to be in the 90s or the 2000s one week. But
I think it is Bill. I mean, kinda. Because he ain't do this shit last year after Brady left.
I mean, it's.
But Mac Jones is different. I mean, he shorty cool though.
I wouldn't say it's different. It's just that it's a different season.
It's a whole new season.
It's a whole new season. Now they're back at it again.
They just finding ways to win. Like they always used to do.
Yeah, because I can't call it. Because, every time somebody go to the Patriots and they leave, it's always one or two niggas that's like, the Patriots ain't do this, I ain't like what they did. But niggas ain't always still want to go to the Patriots and play, so.
They want to go to a team where the coach don't even open his mouth to talk. Nigga talk out the side of his mouth. His son talk the same way.
And damn guy Gilmore.
That nigga walking around with a mullet in 2021.
Yeah, showed him the side. He was like, ain't that Belichick's son? Darren was like, bro, ain't that Belichick's son? I'm like, yeah.
I seen him a couple times.
Because they showed him when he was on defense. So me, I agree with y'all. I say it's more of building anything because they got off to a slow start. And the media and stuff is already writing them off, saying, Mac Jones is playing good, but look how good the defense is playing, which starts with Bill Belichick.
I mean, what do you expect? We know where Mac Jones came from.
Yeah.
He made stars over there, man. He's only gonna come. There's only 2 ways you can go. When you from Bama, you gonna be good, or you gonna be Trent Richardson. There's only 2 ways.
Oh, that's mad. That's disrespectful.
Well, why is it? No, it ain't.
When they lost to the Bucks, I was like, that's a tough game. I actually picked the Patriots to win that game.
He always actually picking somebody.
They stopped Brady.
He did. He did. He showed me that he picked them to win.
They should have won. They should have won that game.
Question real quick before we keep going. The winless lines. How many games did you pick them to win?
Like great. You said they was going to beat the Rams.
That's the only
You said they was going to beat the Bengals. You said they was going to beat the Bengals.
I said that. I wasn't serious about that. But the Rams, I wasn't.
Come on, yo.
But yeah, after that game against the Bucks, when they fell to 1-3, I was like, they should be alright. They look solid. They picked it up.
Like me on
Won
fantasy
that
right
last
now.
5 out of 6 games.
Everybody can't look like the Colts. Be solid. With they 1-3 records.
We was 1-4. I told
But
y'all
you was
that.
1-3 before you was 1-4.
But I told y'all that. But they had the hardest schedule in NFL history, the first 5 games.
You told us we gonna get to that. You told us. I remember what you told me. You said they was gonna start off like 1-4 and still.
I said I wouldn't be surprised if they start off 0-5 or 1-4
that.
and win like 5-6 straight.
All right.
That's the hardest season in
exactly
NFL history based off analysis or based off you?
No, that's what they
No,
said.
they said their first 5 games
Their first
against
5
all
games?
10-win teams from the previous season. And all 10 playoff teams.
So that's
They
what
probably
made it
look
hard.
like they got the
That's what
hardest
made it
schedule.
hard.
They said that was the hardest
Shit.
schedule in NFL history based off of previous win percentages. That's what they said.
Well, based off of Durham consensus, it's a whole new season. So you know how I feel. That shit don't carry in the next season.
Like the Dolphins.
One nigga can leave and the team is 500.
Like, why are we on that topic now? All right, so this week the coach basically dominated the Bills, and Darren told me his team. He said that the coach is going to win this week on the road. So Jonathan Taylor, that's your boy, ain't it? And Darren was mad because Marlon Mack was getting his touches taken by.
No, you gotta give
Jonathan
credit to
Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
No,
Jonathan Taylor
I wasn't
is-
never mad.
Jonathan Taylor is
I was
legitimate
just saying-
top five
He's
running
legit.
back.
I was just saying why they wasn't they using both.
Best running back y'all had since Hall of Famer Edgerrin James.
Yeah, and he had 5 total touchdowns, 185 rushing yards, and had 200 yards from scrimmage.
How you allow a nigga to keep scoring on? And you just keep letting us go on.
The Alvin Kamara from last season and the vintage Jamal Charlton when you lost your fantasy game.
2013.
They actually mentioned that.
They mentioned
Scott
Scott
Hansen
said 5
mentioned it.
touchdowns. I made a face like
Jamal Charlton
Charles.
2013.
And this nigga said
Jamal
2013 Jamal Charles 5 touchdowns
Damn,
against
come
the
on.
Raiders. I lost fucking fantasy divisional round up by 48 because Jamal Charles had 5 touchdowns and had 55 fantasy points.
Alright, so I'll let Darren talk
We
about
did
this.
it.
How do you feel about this win, Darren?
We did it. We got the win. I said we was gonna win. We won. Got a winning record now, but still in the hunt.
How you
Okay.
feel
But
about
we
your
looking
chances to make the
but
playoff?
we the most dangerous team. Man.
No, I feel like y'all got a solid chance the rest of the
We
Yeah, to
all
make the
gonna make
playoffs.
I think so. I got a
Yeah,
nice
that's what I'm
chance
saying.
with the way y'all been playing. Well, Buffalo's been inconsistent, so
Yeah.
So
So I gotta take it back from what I said a couple of episodes ago because I was like, yeah, I want to see Chargers and Bills. What the fuck is up with these Bills? So 2 weeks ago, you fucking did that. Was that a loss to the
Jags.
the Jags? You lost to the Jags. You couldn't fucking score a touchdown.
6-9.
And then the next week, you come back and destroy the next team,
what was that, Miami?
Miami. And now you're getting destroyed again.
I don't know what's going on.
Like, what y'all doing next week?
That's just how this season going. Look at everybody record.
Maybe
It's all
like
bunched up.
the Bills. That is
The AFC,
very
And
yeah.
the Bills and Chargers got the same record.
Fuck that man.
The Chargers was what 5-2, 2 or 4-1, something like
But when
that.
we kicked the
They
Chargers,
be
ass,
inconsistent.
saying-
I said a
when
bunch
we
of
kicked when
teams.
we kicked the Chargers, ass, they were saying
But
the
the
same
Chargers
shit.
won a
Yeah.
playoff. The Chargers didn't go to the AFC Championship last season.
Mm-hmm.
And not building off of this season, as you would like to say.
Okay.
Right
It's a
there.
whole different season.
Right? The whole different
Yeah.
season where you said the Bills gonna make it
So if
down.
it's a whole
The
different
Bills
season,
going-
that don't mean that y'all had the hardest schedule because it's a whole different season.
Look, that's how I know Darren take this whole it's a whole new shit serious. It's so new that it's 2021 and Darren got on black corduroy. That's how I know he take this shit serious. My man got on Jordans, black corduroys, and a Christmas sweater.
You in the Christmas phase, shorty.
If you want to call it that.
No, not Christmas. It's a holiday.
Holiday
It's
sweater.
politically
Happy
correct.
holiday.
Match with my coat tuck. That's all that matter. What's up with it?
We talked about inconsistency. 2 other teams with inconsistency I want to go through real quick. The Vikings, Durham boys, and the 49ers.
Y'all finally want
So Vikings defeated the number 1 seeded Packers. 49ers got 2 straight blowout wins. Have either team changed their mind about if they want to make the playoffs or
That's what I'm
not?
saying. The
Oh,
season's
the
so
Vikings-
Out of the
crazy.
Vikings and 49ers.
The season's so crazy. Some of them teams could be 8-3 or 7-4.
Yeah,
They
that-
would have closed out the game like the Vikings. The Vikings.
They
could
only
be
a couple
8-3
plays. They
now.
like 3 plays away
7-4.
from having 3.
The Colts right now could be 8-3 or 7-4, but they
Yeah.
lose in close games.
So what's they record right
Packers
now?
won close games.
So what's they record right
like
now?
against the
What's
Bengals and the Cardinals that they should have lost.
What's the Colts
And
record?
they could have
right
been
now?
5-5,
What's the Colts record right now?
6-5.
It's a whole new season. Seems like them couple games you talk about y'all having problems with. Y'all over 500, right? It's a whole new season. I ain't worried about it. I think the Vikings still won't make the playoff.
They
To
are
me,
in
the
playoffs
Vikings,
right now.
the Vikings, they are who we think they are. They not fooling us. They the team that are always in control of their own destiny.
That's true.
They always good enough to make the playoffs, but they also can play bad enough to fuck the whole thing up. So that's on them. That's why the 49ers. We talked about this earlier, and everybody looked at it the same way. That fucking division, everybody had a chance to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say everybody don't. It's still. As Bo like to say, a lot of seasons. Like,
The Seahawks thought they done now.
yeah, it's still a lot to even get to 500, depending on how your division going. But
They on their Dame Lillard shit. All they wanted was a chance. That's why they got that extra guy.
I mean, I never felt like the 49ers was ever bad at all. They just was having some bad luck because they couldn't get people to
Inconsistency.
to stay consistently in the game to get a
And
rhythm.
injuries played
And he had
a part.
hella injuries. All that running backs was injured, like the Ravens, basically. You had Elijah Mitchell with the rookie coming in.
Yeah, that nigga
Now
wouldn't
Jeff Wilson back.
Niggas wouldn't even have seen Elijah Mitchell this season if Raheem Mostert ain't get
Raheem
hurt.
Mostert got
first
injured.
game of the season.
And that's where one of my running backs, once again, went on fantasy.
You had Mostert.
I had Mostert.
Yeah, most. See, I'm gonna go the opposite route. I don't think the Vikings gonna make the
I had
playoffs.
McCaffrey and Mostert.
But I think the
both of them got
49ers
injured.
gonna make the playoffs.
You think the 49ers?
I think the 49ers, but not
I think-
the Vikings.
I
both of them gonna make the
actually
playoffs.
wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers made it, but I'm not gonna be like I don't know how I'm gonna say about the Vikings, but I just
They
don't
just
think they're
can't,
gonna
the
make it.
Vikings just don't be like
No.
closing out
I
games.
think both of them gonna make the playoffs.
You think
Sorry?
both of them won't make it?
Yeah.
So who think gonna make it? The Packers, the Cowboys,
Both of them.
We
the Bucks,
Yeah,
Bucks.
that's three.
the Cardinals are still making it.
That's four.
The Rams are still
That's
making
five. So they gonna be 6 and 7.
it. So which one are they gonna be, 6 or 7?
49ers and
Because there's some
Bucks.
other teams that might want to fight for 6 and 7. Like the
I know.
Saints still
The
got a
Saints and
chance.
Panthers, they don't
The
leave
Panthers-
room
So you're-
for
so you
the
think your
good
second
ones.
favorite team
I think
gonna
they have a
make it?
chance.
They said somebody was eliminated from a particular day. I can't remember who it was. Well, we-
The only
Okay,
team-
you're lying.
the only team should be the
It
Lions.
had to be them.
I don't think nobody else that bad in the NFC to be eliminated already.
They think the Seahawks the second worst team.
Yeah, the Seahawks right the
3 and
second
7.
worst. Even the Giants and the Redskins ain't that bad. I mean, the Washington football team ain't
They
that.
just
And the Eagles. Eagles look pretty solid.
yeah.
Eagles.
Jalen Hurts looking pretty good. Devontae Smith coming into his own.
Some of these teams, they just got bad luck with certain teams, I guess.
When they play against certain
Yeah,
teams.
because they can't get right against some of these.
Yeah,
niggas.
it be just some scrub team you play against can't do nothing. Then you playing against one of the teams with the best record ever. On to the next topic. Y'all know who's back.
Who?
Cam.
I'm back!
Carolina, here we go.
He's back with the Carolina Panthers. He back making a statement.
And they lost.
In his debut, he had 2 touchdowns.
My
and
man was
only
eating
about
a
8
bowl of
snaps.
cereal a couple weeks ago.
He's back. He's the starter. So how y'all feel about Cam being back in Carolina?
I think it's a
Man,
good look.
Cam was
He played
always
good
my
now.
dog. That was my dog. I'd have had that nigga at least 4 to 5
That's what
last
always
fantasy
happened.
seasons.
He still.
So once he came to the Patriots, you know he was my dog.
Yeah.
I said it. I said what I really felt. He wasn't doing what he needed to do on the Patriots. I felt like he lost that enthusiasm, whatever. Since the Panthers just said, "Fuck him, you took us to a Super Bowl, changed our franchise." But as the business go, we done with you. And then you know how Belichick do, all veterans, Torrey Holt, Joey Galloway, Reggie Wayne. You can come with us for a couple of days, but you getting out of here. And I feel like
I forgot Reggie Wayne was on there, yo. I forgot Reggie Wayne was on there.
So I mean, Cam didn't do enough for Belichick to be like, I need you. I just drafted a quarterback in the fucking second round, but you good. So, but I'm glad Cam back, man. I missed him, man. He deserved a job. A lot of people deserve a job.
And he still fits in the system.
Y'all niggas over there starting boils and shit on teams without wins.
That's his job.
But niggas like Cam eating bowls of cereal on Sunday.
Hey man, we all happy Cam back.
Making motivational videos.
I'm
We
back.
back. Do what you do, Cam. We all rooting for you. Son. Alright, next topic. Chiefs. Are the Chiefs back to being the vintage Chiefs?
I want to rearrange
I
this
told
question. Let's revisit this division. Because weeks
Alright,
ago,
there we go.
we had the Broncos and the Raiders at the top of that division, undefeated, 3-0, all this. And I told niggas the Broncos was going to be at the bottom because they faking niggas. But the real frauds was the Las Vegas Raiders. I told you that. Now, last year, I tried to give them credit. They looked good last year. But then they showed me down the stretch why they weren't ready. So they started the same way this year they did last year. And this time I wasn't falling for this shit.
No, sir.
Nigga, we 2 weeks.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Derek Carr should be MVP. He out there slinging that pill.
MVP and what?
4 weeks later.
Nah, B.
But what did I tell y'all?
What you tell?
Specifically you.
Pacifically?
Pacifically?
Specifically.
You mean Pacific Ocean?
I said specifically.
No, you said
Pacific
When
Rim?
you asked that question, I said the Chiefs will be okay. Look, they lead the division.
Until
Oh,
they
no.
go and buy the Chargers.
Back at the top.
Go until they go and buy the
I
Chargers.
mean, it was only a matter of time before they get their shit together. Their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes
Freaking my home.
out of Texas Tech. It was only a matter of time. They get Travis Kelce. You got Tyreek Hill.
Look at the
That's
weather.
all you need. I don't even
Going
care
back
about
looking at
no
them games, that's what was wrong. Travis Kelce wasn't getting no catches.
Exactly,
Like 3
but he
games
wasn't
in a
getting no
row.
targets.
Tell him stop dropping.
that's
Tell
why
him stop
This nigga was
dropping
throwing
the
the
ball.
ball to Cole Hardman more.
Tell him
I
to
was
stop
looking
dropping the
Byron
ball.
Pringle.
I was looking at
Tell
Tech.
him to stop dropping the ball.
Wow. He
So you
gets so
thought
many
touchdown
damn
today?
targets, of course he gonna get dropped.
No, don't say that.
No.
Don't say, of course, you're
Ain't
going
no
to drop the
touchdown
ball if you
today.
get a lot of
He
targets.
didn't.
So you
Some
not
people
gonna,
don't
so
drop
you
the
not-
ball like
he
that.
did.
So you're not gonna drop the
That
passes
Kelce one was a
sometimes.
show pass.
So you're not gonna get dropped
They
sometimes.
counted
You
that
get
as a
targeted so much.
No.
Like Braden Apples when he was on the Browns.
You said you talking about a scrub.
He wasn't a
you
scrub.
right.
He was a
That's
Pro
not right,
Bowler.
Snap.
That was a direct
That was
snap
a
to
rush.
Kelce. Yeah, he ain't going
Getting
to
The
shit-
rush
getting
was
shit
the
corrected.
rush.
going touchdown today.
Somebody else got a shovel pad.
Man, Travis Kelce always at the top in targets.
Exactly.
Which I
So
mean,
he
he
bound to
getting
drop some
targeted.
passes.
That nigga had 1,000 yards like the last.
No, he not bound to drop some passes. He drops them himself. Don't say he bound to drop
He
passes.
bound to drop passes.
I don't think a nigga that get 1,000 that got 1,000 yards over the last 3, 4, 5 seasons bound to drop passes.
He still gonna get 1,000 yards with the drop, so it don't matter.
How many
It
drops
does if
you
it costs you
talking about?
games.
What game did it cost? It cost them an interception earlier. That's about it. They still won a game,
So it ain't cost him.
right?
It didn't cost him then.
I mean, it ain't costing you, right? But y'all said that he wasn't getting targeted. Travis
He
Kelce
wasn't.
like 8+ targets a game.
One of the game, no, not for them 3 weeks. One of the games he only had like 4 targets.
Tell him get his head in the game then.
It wasn't that. Mahomes wasn't throwing him the ball,
Mahomes throws the ball at least 40 times a game.
but he wasn't.
With Andy
throwing it-
Reid as the offensive coordinator
But he
and coach.
wasn't throwing it to Travis Kelce though.
Tell him get open.
Is
When
it
the
what-
last time
Nigga, it was
Kansas City
plenty of
running had
times.
15?
No, I was
15
watching it. Mahomes ain't look right. I was watching it.
Since
It
Larry
was plenty of
Johnson.
times. It was plenty of
It's
times.
Brees Holmes.
Travis Kelce was open and he didn't draw it to him. He tried to force it to Tyreek Hill.
You trying to
I
force
seen
him
that
to
plenty
cheat
of times, like 2 weeks ago.
He was looking like Trent Gray or something.
Ain't nothing wrong with Trent Gray.
So is Trent Gray better than
University of
Mahomes?
Indiana.
No.
I don't know. Alright.
What you just say now?
Alright, so is Trent Gray better than Mahomes? No.
Let's move on.
Alright, so we all agree. Chiefs, we knew they would be okay. And look at them now. They back to being themselves. Mahomes slinging again at the top and passing yards. One of the people at the top. And the touchdown. So, alright, so we had. So-
And still the most interceptions. Duh.
I mean, we know that, Darren. You feel me, Joe? We talked about the inconsistencies with some teams. As we seen, the Texans beat the Titans.
Fucking blunt
Who
hit.
were on a win
Tyrod.
streak themselves. They lost. Another team, the line still can't get right.
Can't
Can't
get
get
right,
right.
ball.
Can't get right. Against with the Steelers, who Najee Harris pulled
I-
for Donovan McNabb.
Can't blame it on Jared Goff this time because he ain't playing.
I think the tie might have demoralized.
Yes, you can. He probably ain't helped prepare the other quarterback.
He don't have to. That ain't his fucking job.
Hey, ain't nothing you can develop from watching Jared Goff
Yeah.
with these, bro.
He's right.
Ain't the motto next man up?
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Alright,
look like
Lamar Jackson.
Snoop
Lamar
Jackson.
Jackson.
What he had to do.
Lamar Jackson text Tyler Huntley and told him to go do his
What does that have
thing.
to do with Jared Goff?
Darn,
Jared
the
Goff ain't
Lions'
played.
whole team look
He out
like
with injury.
the line. 80% of the Lions team like practice squad players.
They are probably.
This totally unrelated. But who gonna win a game first? The Detroit Lions or Houston Rockets?
I say the Rockets.
No, the Lions.
So you think the Lions gonna play on Thanksgiving?
Yo said the Lions not gonna win.
The Rockets not.
The Lions. The Rockets.
They won
The
one
Rockets
game.
stuck in John Wall. They won the first game of the season. Now.
These
won one
niggas,
game.
these niggas, they just
You
got
know-
another 2 pick.
you know
and they
what's
still
funny?
taking.
They not that good.
Y'all know what's funny?
How you get another 2 pick and for the take?
They probably got 2 games before the Lions.
What's
next
funny
year.
is when I was watching the Knicks and Rockets game. The Rockets playing decent, and at no point I never thought the Rockets was going to win that game.
Yo, even when they brought on the Rockets and Pistons.
Yeah, I knew the Pistons were going.
Yo, Rockets. Yo, they got decent players, yo.
It's Durham.
Oh,
they just don't
This
fit
team is
together.
Stop. This is football.
Alright.
I'll talk about that when we get
Alright,
to that.
alright. Let's move on.
So this topic, we already talked about this. We talked about, y'all heard us talk about inconsistency with some of these teams. A lot of these teams are the teams with the best records. So this is probably the most wide open season we've seen in a while in terms of best teams and MVPs. Like at this point, nobody can even come up with like a top 3 clear-cut MVP favorite at the 10 plus weeks. But you see teams like the Cardinals, Packers, Ravens, Cowboys, all of them being consistent at some point. So my question for y'all is, who do y'all believe is the MVP favorite right now, or MVP favorites? There's probably a lot of
We
candidates.
doing top 3 or 5?
You just say
Yeah, there's a
top.
lot of games.
You just say top 3.
Shit.
Exactly. That's the point.
Another
What's one person? Is no really no
Another
person that
name that
comes right
top
to
points.
mind.
People that were clear cut favorites one week fuck around and got COVID or
Oh,
got
I
this
heard-
random ass injury that
Like
come out of
Kyler
nowhere.
Murray.
Like
They was
Lamar,
throwing Derrick Henry up there.
like A-Rod when he had COVID. Niggas just getting done. So then the week they don't play, another nigga have a good ass week, and now he want to
Now
be up
he
there.
exactly. So I don't. So I'm gonna give a few for me. And I'll be looking at the statistics and completion percentage as well, and a rating. So some that come to mind to me are Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray missed like the last 3 games, so he can't. Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, and Justin Herbert. But I'm gonna give you a dark horse MVP. If they make the playoffs, Jonathan Taylor gonna win
That's
MVP.
what I was going to say. That's
Yeah.
going to be one of my bold predictions. Bold prediction. Jonathan Taylor is going to win MVP.
No, he not.
If the Colts make the playoffs with 10 or more wins.
No, he not.
And
And
guess
keep going at the pace that he's going at. One of the league leaders in touchdowns. I think he up there with James Conner. I think him and James Conner.
they both.
13.
Yeah, both
got
13,
tied for the
and he
most
leads
rushing
the league in
touchdowns.
rushing.
And he got a couple receiving touchdowns too. And he lead the league in rushing. So it's a chance. Like they gave D'Angelo Williams had a chance to win, but they gave him the Payton.
Alright, well, that's the last topic. But Darren already had a bold prediction, so it's
You
time
ain't
for Darren's bold
You ain't never say
predictions.
my people.
What, your MVP?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
go
name
ahead.
all 8 of them.
Jonathan Taylor's one. I still got Kyler Murray in there.
Even after missing 3 games.
And even though I don't want to say it, you still can't. You really skipped
What,
over.
Tom Brady?
You really skipped over the GOAT. Come
I'm
on.
skipping over Tom
He
Brady.
still has the most passing touchdowns.
I'm
over
skipping
all of
over
them.
him.
And probably the less interceptions.
He got too many weapons. He don't actually, because Kirk Cousins got the best touchdown to interception ratio.
When did that happen?
The game against
Last
the Saints.
week.
Game against the Saints and the against Washington
Still
football.
got
He
the
threw
most
3
touchdowns.
interceptions against Washington.
Alright, that probably made 4 or 5. He still got the most touchdowns though. They still one of the best teams, man. I had Matthew Stafford for my other one.
Don't say that.
But you asked me, I'm leaving Brady out. He got too many weapons.
Brady is probably at the top of the quarterbacks over all the people you named.
Actually, he not because I already looked at the stats before I knew who I wanted.
So don't 5 people.
Before I knew who it
is
was.
in front of Brady. You lying.
In terms of rating.
That's not true.
So who not in front of him?
Mostly all the people you named.
Oh, because Matthew Stafford has the best completion
He probably
percentage
the
out of
only
all of them.
He probably the only
Dak
one.
Prescott has a better completion percentage than Brady.
That's completion percentage. You ain't talking about the offensive
What,
stats they got,
ratings,
fumbles and
QBR?
interceptions.
So, all right, so how
And
many fumbles they
touchdowns?
got? What, they all got 20 plus touchdowns? And they have better records than the Buccaneers.
Brady still got the most. I said Matthew Stafford. All right, go ahead.
All right, you can go ahead with your bold predictions now.
Jonathan Taylor win MVP. I don't know. That's it.
If Tannehill was so good.
I never said. I said that was a bold prediction. Bold.
Which means you think it's not gonna. Which means you think it's gonna happen.
No, bold prediction
It's an
don't mean.
outside chance.
Yes. That don't mean I'm saying it's gonna happen. It's just a bold prediction. It's saying it's something that might happen.
Which means you think it's gonna
That
happen.
don't mean I think it's nothing.
That's what a bold prediction.
No,
a bold prediction
no, it's
is
not.
an unpopular prediction that you think is going to happen.
Exactly.
Which means you think it's going to happen.
I never said I think it's gonna happen. I'm just putting it out as
That's
a
what
bold
a bold prediction means.
I'm putting it out as a bold prediction. I never said myself that it was gonna happen.
Which means you don't think the Titans going to make the playoffs. That's what a bold
No,
prediction
I
means.
still do think they're gonna make the
So
playoffs.
why is it a bold prediction?
My definition
Yeah,
of a
nothing.
bold
A
prediction.
bold prediction is an
What they-
My
unpopular
definition
opinion
of a bold prediction
that you think is going to come true.
is based off the current statistics that are out and what's going on. I'm basing a guesstimate on what I believe is going to happen.
Which
But
you just said it. That
Yeah.
means he believes that they're not going to make the playoffs. That's what he's saying.
But I still understand what he's saying. It's an outside chance. Is it something I really believe is going to happen? No. But based off of what's going on, there's a chance of the potential it can happen. So that's why we put in the word bold behind.
Then
Right.
you would say bold prediction. There's an outside chance the Titans not going to make the playoffs.
Then why would I say bold prediction? I would just say there's an outside chance.
Right.
Exactly. That's
That's
not
all.
a prediction. You said bold prediction.
But
An
it's
outside
a
chance.
prediction if I'm saying it before it happens.
Exactly, which means he's saying they're not going to make the playoffs.
I'm not saying that.
That's
I
what.
still think they're gonna make the playoffs.
So it's not a bold
So it's not a bold
prediction.
prediction.
It's a bold
Exactly.
prediction.
Oh no, he right there.
It's not.
You
You
can't
can't say
say
a bold
bold prediction. They ain't gonna make the playoffs.
A bold
Then
prediction
say,
is something you
I
think is
still
going
think
to
they gonna make the
happen.
playoffs.
That's what a bold prediction
You
is.
playing both sides now. You saying you still
That's
think
exactly
they gonna
what
make
bold
the playoffs.
prediction is. Playing both sides.
No, it's not.
People that say bold predictions know stuff's not gonna happen, but it's a
That's that part. For
But it's a
predicting it.
When people predict the Super Bowl, they don't
What is
predict
a
both sides. They
possibility?
predict who they think gonna win the Super
They
Bowl.
say
The same
bo-
way with the finals. Whoever they predict to win is that who they predict to win. Ain't no time when you
No,
let
it's a
fucking
different-
check.
Bold
That's why-
prediction. I think the Chargers going to win the Super Bowl. That's a bold prediction. That's because I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. So it's bold.
No,
It's like
that's
your bold
your
prediction
no,
with Jonathan
that's your
Taylor.
prediction. You think they're gonna win the Super Bowl? That's not your bold prediction.
It is my bold prediction because the Chargers are not the
They're not a
favorites.
favorite.
So it's a bold prediction.
Nothing.
Right or wrong?
Nothing.
No, that's right or right.
Right or wrong?
Right or right.
I think it's time
Let's
to
go
end this
ahead.
episode.
Hey, y'all. NFL. We winding down to the
It's
playoffs
supposed to be a
soon.
fucking segment.
We winding down to the playoffs soon. We all talked about this. Who we think is going to make the playoffs or not. Who's going to win MVP, all of that. And we about to go out of here from Telp. They don't want none. Switch. Diesel D. Happy holidays. We out of here.